And welcome to another episode of Dinks with Kinks. I am your host, John, and with me tonight, as always, the very seductive, sexy Mr. Shep.
Good evening.
And the alluring, very brilliant Miss Rebecca.
Hello.
Now, before we get into tonight's episode, I do want to remind everyone to follow us on all social medias. We have both a Twitch and Instagram at Dinks with Kinks. There you can get all types of bonus stuff that we can't show you in an audio podcast, like pictures, videos, stuff like that. We'll usually post along with the episode, so check it out there. All right, guys. How we doing tonight?
Fantastic.
Wonderful.
I like fantastic. What are we talking about tonight?
I don't know. I just show up and look pretty.
Really? Is it always on me? Am I the only one who ever knows what we're doing? I'm just kidding. Shep knows what's going on. Shep, why don't you go ahead and take us away?
Why don't you explain what we're doing, Shep?
Well, it's hard to say because we're called Dinks with Kinks, yes?
Well, yeah,
but there's no kinks tonight.
No kinks tonight.
I don't. Listen, you guys are being.
It's all about
I dare say
the sex.
I dare say you guys are being a wee bit kink hypocritical.
How? How are we being kink hypocritical?
Tonight we are talking about vanilla.
Yes.
Now, typically, vanilla sex, there is minus kink. That is where it lives. But I want to say there's something to be said about just vanilla sex. It has its own little kink to it.
We never said that it was bad. I mean...
No, you guys said there was no kinks tonight. And we're like,
we're going
kinkless.
Kink? How is that a kink, though?
Well, isn't vanilla literally the lack thereof a kink and or fetish in the sexual act? Therefore, vanilla?
I don't know.
But vanilla's a flavor.
Vanilla is a flavor. And okay, let's put it this way. I'm a kinky lad, okay? I enjoy a good amount of kink. I would like to
stop it. What?
I know. What I consider a kinky individual. And occasionally, it's pretty hot just to go straight vanilla when you are a kinky individual.
It is.
And
it is.
I'm going to say, maybe that's where that kink lies. Is vanilla is a kink when it is not the only flavor in the ice cream. It is the Neapolitan of kink.
What was that word?
Neapolitan. You know, it has the chocolate.
You mean Neapolitan?
What did I say?
Neapolitan?
Stop thinking about your pole.
I know. Stop touching your pole. Stop it.
All right. Neapolitan.
Hands up.
Apparently, my accent. We're accent shaming. That's what we're doing tonight. Is the Neapolitan of kinks. You know, you have a little bit of chocolate, a little bit of strawberry, and your nice, refreshing vanilla.
I do like vanilla, though. I mean, as kink fiendy as we are, vanilla is really nice. It can be really nice. And sometimes it can be better than the kink.
It's not like we're not, sexual, sensual, romantic type people. And not everything has to be a kink.
I don't know. No. Apparently, we walked in this podcast. You were like, fuck vanilla. And I'm like,
never. Well, we have fucked vanilla. We've also fucked a kinky. So, it's all the same.
Well, I've never fucked vanilla. I mean, that'd be too cold. I mean, I wouldn't last very long in vanilla.
That's why you need to go with a latte. It's warm.
Okay. Confession.
The latte.
One of my favorite lines is a Boyz II Men song with LL Cool J, and it says, and the line is, tonguing you down with vanilla ice cream. And I have loved that that line since I was about 15.
I didn't know vanilla ice cream had a tongue, but okay.
Hey, you know what?
With vanilla ice cream.
Maybe that's where my splashing comes from. Tonguing you down with vanilla ice cream. There you go.
Yeah, but I'm just teasing. Vanilla is you guys are in fact right. Vanilla is the lack of what would considered traditional kinks in your sex, which is okay. We have talked on many times that vanilla is still a good flavor, even if it's not our favorite flavor.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's what we're talking about tonight. We're gonna share some of our favorite vanilla servings.
Well, before we sink in too deep to this, what would you like to inform us, or do you know possibly how it became known as vanilla?
Well, I have no idea. Do you know? Was that a segue into the knowledge?
It looks like he does. It looks like
it really does look like he knows. So, by all means, please inform us because
I have no idea.
Stop looking at me. I mean, I'm just the wise one, not the knowledgeable one. Y'all are the educators. Remember?
No, I don't think I've ever claimed to be the smart one.
I show up and be the sexy one. That's the one I am.
Well, yeah.
And I am Dondero.
Are you saying you didn't do the research?
No, I didn't.
Not you.
We didn't.
The researcher.
Oh,
she is a researcher.
I am.
I am the host. Rebecca is the researcher. Shep, you pun. Good. You make good pun.
Obviously, you don't work good. Okay.
So why don't you slap us with some
Grammarly? Oh no, I was asking. See, remember I'm the one that stimulates the questions here. So
yeah, you're the questioner. That's it.
Inquiring minds.
Vanilla. I think vanilla really does stem from just exactly what it says. Most people refer to vanilla as plain. It doesn't necessarily countermount to sex. Vanilla is just a reference to plain. Like, I have experienced the phrase vanilla, like, oh, you're very vanilla. You're very boring. You're very, there's a popular game. There's a popular game called Minecraft. And if you're playing regular Minecraft with 0 mods, it's called vanilla Minecraft.
Yes, but I do want to correct you on one thing. I don't want to...
Okay.
As we don't kink shame, we don't want to shame in any form. So let's not refer to vanilla as boring, because when it's done right, that's not boring, baby.
No, I don't mean. I'm just saying where the phrase comes from. Yes. It's typically a very plain phrase.
The baseline comparison to all things oddity or odd or extra, maybe.
Yes. As it were, in gaming terms, kinky sex is a heavily modded game, and regular sex is just the base game, the base building blocks of sex. Mm. And we're also going to include in this foreplay because, believe it or not, if you're doing vanilla sex correctly, there should still be foreplay.
If you're doing any type of sex, there should be foreplay. Period. End of story. There shouldn't, unless it is spontaneous sex, there should be foreplay. And even then, there should be somewhat type of foreplay. Period. I am going to stand on that soapbox.
I was going to say, someone feels some sort of way.
Well, I'm sorry, but there's the one type of sex where I never do foreplay, and that's the surprise. Wake up.
Well, yes. I mean, okay. There are always exceptions to the rule. But I feel like a majority of the time there should always be some type of foreplay.
Well, yes. Well, the foreplay is getting the clothes out of the way before they wake up.
Yes.
Or is that
it's all in how you wake them up, though.
Or is that the achievement unlocked?
Actually, you want to know the secret to
their eyelids flutter.
The foreplay of wake up sex is going and brushing your teeth before you initiate it.
Yes, but you have to be really, really turned on and really horny to not even give a shit about that. And you're like, I don't even care.
Oh no, I'm not saying
Because the goal of wake up sex isn't always a kiss. I mean,
no, but I
And
will
half the
say,
time they should be waking up on the other end.
yeah. If you really, really want to surprise your partner, hide away the little thing of watered down mouthwash. You take the cup of mouthwash, half mouthwash, half water. And the reason you do this is because you can swallow it afterwards. It's not straight mouthwash, so you won't get drunk. Then you hand it to her.
Oh, so you're not a spitter. Got it. Okay.
No, you always swallow.
Yeah, lady swallows.
Are we
Oh my.
gender shaming here?
What? Ginger shaming? I said a lady.
Gender.
gender. You said lady. Oh.
A polite person always swallows.
Oh.
I just happen to identify as female, so I always go by a lady always swallows.
I mean, fair enough. Fair enough. No, yeah, that's a proper foreplay for any type of morning doing it or midnight doing it. Because sometimes you wake up in the middle of the night like, I must do it. Not I mean, I wake up in the middle of the night. I go, what's on fire? And why am I here?
What is burning, John?
Nothing currently, thank God.
Okay, so speaking of foreplay, what is your favorite type of foreplay to give
That's not
and
kink.
receive?
That's not
not
considered kinky. Okay.
Random Tuesday night with your
Yeah,
partner.
this is gonna sound very cheeky for me. I like dry humping. It's fun, like the bumping and grinding, like high school style. Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You don't get like rug burn?
Okay, you don't have to do it. Okay, I'm not saying this is the whole event.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just asking.
Yeah.
Like
no, just
Like
a
they
little
come up to
bumping
you and
grinding.
like rub their ass into your crotch?
Yeah. I think that's probably one of my favorite foreplays. I don't know, something about it. It's very it makes me feel youthful.
Aww.
Well, let's call it the dirty sheets dancing then, because dry humping does sound so blasé.
It really does sound. Dry humping sounds like something a dog would do to your leg. Let's call it what it is.
Dirty
The
sheets
bump and
dancing?
grind.
Come on now.
The bump
Or
and
yeah,
grind.
the dirty sheets.
I mean, if you're in the
but no.
bed at least. Yeah.
I think that's probably one of my favorite forms of foreplay, just because it involves
To receive or give, both.
both. Just because it's part of the act, because you're not just doing that.
So you want to be a dry saddled cowboy?
No, it's kind of like okay. I like the whole girlfriend and boyfriend first make out style
Aww.
making out.
That's
Okay,
sweet.
Okay, just hopeless romantic. That's my deal. Love it. If we're talking vanilla, don't you dare roll your eyes. Don't you?
I did
don't
not.
You, not
Wait.
you.
Oh, okay.
The one finishing his drink.
Gotcha. Oh, okay. No,
What
we're
about-
not going
what
to
about
shame
you,
here, Shep.
I don't have
What
enough
is
drink
your
for
fave?
this. I don't
What
know
about
if I
you?
have I don't know if I have a fave. It's more of just a what you get in the mood for. I mean, going back to my touching into my fetishes for just the moment. If I said I had a fetish, it would be skin. So I just love exploring every inch of the body as a foreplay. It's not a fetish, it's just a nice little warm-up turn-on.
Skin
So
on
many-
skin contact. Absolutely. Yeah.
Even in vanilla, so many erogenous zones that have nothing to do with your basics are ignored, and so those are the ones I like to focus on.
Oh,
I-
my wrist. That's like my favorite. My wrist and my collarbone. Yeah,
I
like
just
See, yeah.
I have one request going forward in this podcast. Shep
Shep's taking notes.
Shep never says erogenous again.
Why? I like the word erogenous.
I do not like the word erogenous. I don't know. It falls into the category of moist.
Did you?
I love moist, but
me saying it
erogenous, that's
gets you
my
a little
trigger
bit
word.
moist.
Oh, no, you can say moist all day long. One of our producers hates moist, but my word is erogenous.
I love erogenous. It's such a great word, just like I love moist.
Do you hate it because it's such a foreign concept to you?
Ooh. It's that
Are we
podcast.
gonna have to? Are we
That's not
gonna
even a
fight?
book.
Is this the podcast episode where me and Shep bare knuckle box?
Yes, I think
Well,
it is.
I don't think I can pun with vanilla, so I have to switch it up a little bit here.
Okay, all right. So,
Fair enough.
point of fact note: if Shep can't pun, he's just violent. Okay, cool. That's where we're at. All right.
Okay.
Well, okay. Let's break the tension here, Miss Rebecca. What about you?
I like both giving and receiving. Like kissing on the neck or like the shoulder area. I just think that's a hot area. I think it's also very exposing. It's very, you could do a lot of damage or not.
Yeah,
And wrists, because they're sensitive too. So, yeah.
And when you have the, massage therapist years of skills behind you, you can do a lot of things with just the skin and the muscles and the hands.
Actually, massage is a very popular form of foreplay.
It is. It's a whole porn. Like, there's a whole category for massage.
Especially if you learn the tantric massage, focusing on the sexual energies.
Yeah. I'm
I
guessing
appreciate
Shep
you
knows
not
how
saying. I'm going to say, Shep. I appreciate you not using the word erogenous there. So I appreciate that. Anyway,
I'm really, but I love kissing. I have an oral fixation and I love kissing. I just love kissing. And no matter kink or vanilla or whatever, I just love kissing. Kissing is so much fun. It's just great.
I'm on board for that. Yeah, 100%.
I could kiss for hours. Like, I could. So.
Well, like I said, I'm gonna be one to admit I like just making out. Like, not everything, and this is gonna sound very vanilla because it doesn't even involve sex. Just a clean old little makeout session, just middle of the day. Nothing gets my motor running for the rest of the day.
I can't just make out anymore. I just can't.
Really?
I can't. No. I need to have an endpoint. I need to
See, that's short thinking. There's always an endpoint.
Once she gets
It just may
into
not be
running,
there.
She needs to have the ride.
I've tasted it. It must be done. Fair enough. Hey, listen, not everybody is as sensual as I am. It's cool. I understand.
Oh, wow. Okay.
No, this isn't the romance episode. This is the sex episode, okay?
That's true.
Listen, if you're gonna do vanilla sex, there's got to be some romance. That's why you're doing vanilla sex.
Okay, speaking of, this is, I guess, technically not vanilla, but what is your favorite position? Not kink-wise, not like head, like, what is your favorite? Your usual go-to, like... Not everybody's missionary. That's not like that.
No.
Oh, yeah. Like, that's not always, when you think vanilla, like they think, no, I mean, it covers a bunch of positions that you do without being kinky.
If I had to go out on the line and say, younger me, doggy style, was my favorite. The older I get, and the fatter and lazier I become, the spoon position, where
Really?
just lay in a bed and you come in for a spoon, and then one thing leads to another.
Spooning leads to forking.
I like it. It's very this is how I phrase it in my head, because as I get older and you kind of want to feel young again, that's how you would do it if you were trying to sneak and do it in the bed without anybody knowing. Like side by side, you just be like, shh, we don't want to wake nobody up. People are over there.
I'm too old to be sneaky. If it's happening, it's happening.
I know, me too. I'm like, we're just gonna be quiet.
Well, okay.
Just keep the hand
So
over
I
there.
used to
If
share
there's
a
any,
wall
if
with a
there's any
very. I
quiet
used to share.
needed, then there's just going to be a pillow over somebody's face. Other than that,
Is it the smother taco? I like this
This mother taco. Murder brought to you by Murder
murder
Pillow.
pillow.
Wrong episode. No. Okay. So this all started when newborns are very easy to wake up, and you're very tired. And you're just like, I really want to do it, but I also don't want to sit up for the event because possibly wake up the tiny little thing that's sleeping a couple feet that way, or I'm just incredibly tired right now because the tiny little thing a couple feet that way has not let me sleep in like 4 or 5 days. It's what I call the parent position. I'm telling you, people listen to that and went, I know what he's talking about.
I mean, I'm not saying I haven't done it. I am not saying I haven't done it because I mean, I have, but that's not like my favorite. That's not my go-to.
yeah, we were actually your favorite, not your whiny old manness. I mean, come on, what's your favorite?
I said what my favorite was. Doggy.
Okay.
Yeah,
But-
that was
but
the
you
first
did-
thing I said. I just wanted to tell
we
the
didn't-
story
we
of
asked-
the parent position.
We didn't
That-
ask for story time. We asked for your favorite position.
You know what?
Listen.
I appreciate your story time, John.
Apparently,
And I'm sure
Shep is
that-
just Shep is coming in this podcast swinging. He's just like, you know what? Can't be punny? Fine. Fuck all y'all. I'm just going to fight you every second I get. It's cool. It's cool. I can have my old man sex. You know what? Don't kink shame me from my old man. My old
None
man
of us
doing
are
it.
in our 20s. We're all having old people sex.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, last
What-
I checked,
what
I was
about-
the
what
oldest
about you,
one on this
Shep?
cast, so you know.
What about you,
I'm-
Shep?
Well, you know I'm an enabler. I don't have a personal favorite. My favorite is whichever one makes them moan or gets them off the best. I'm always adaptive.
Okay.
And if it's a position where old man body can't keep up, then, well, the mattress springs will help. It's all about the angles.
It's
No,
all
I
about
think I'm past the point of if I can make that effort for a short period of time, but if it goes past that point, I will calmly go, let's switch positions, or switch positions for you, because eventually, you know, my knee starts acting up, or you get that spasm in your loose rib and stuff like that. You know, stuff happens. I've got gray hair, so I can say that.
Well, let's see. I'm the older. I have more of the gray hairs probably. Yet, as long as they're getting off, if I don't, then I didn't deserve it. So I don't worry about the switching up.
All right.
Oh, all the testosterone here. I don't know what to do with myself.
Listen,
Yes, you
not
do.
for me. Not for me. I'm just like, nah. I'll learn to get the job done just in a way that I can still be an old man about it.
Start.
If I could yell at kids at my lawn while I was doing it, even better. If I could be like, get off my lawn.
Start
as I'm
strengthening your
doing-
jaw.
Yeah.
Stretching your wrist out.
No, it's just simple. If I can't do it the way they're wanting it, the favorite way, then I'm gonna spend the rest of the night bitching at my dick and be like, no, this is your punishment. this is what you earn.
He's a dom even in vanilla sex.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Nice. Very nice.
And if
All
my body
right.
can't cut it, then my body don't get it.
So what about you, Miss Rebecca? Let's get some estrogen up in this testosterone pool. Couple drops.
My favorite is being on top. I like to be on top. And it doesn't matter what position where I'm facing. I can face forward or backward. Either way.
Cowgirl or reverse cowgirl. Those are two very good classics.
I do.
I have a feeling that she would like to be on top, but with her knees slightly bent up for a better angle.
Okay.
I analyze things over the years.
There's a way you could tuck your feet under their thighs or their ass. And so that
See?
there's a way you can, like, first off, give yourself leverage, but you can also control how deep they go, where they go. It's like, so yeah, you have so much control is the way you position your feet and how you like, and you can even, if you want to tease them. Oh my God, why am I giving this all away? Okay, so if you want to tease them, like, there's a way you can lock your feet under their ass, and then they try to thrust up in you, and you pop up, so they never get in you. So it's fun.
That's called penguining. That's called the cowgirl penguin.
So there you go. They're my favorites.
Ever on top in a computer chair though, because that also gets a nice little angle there for you.
I don't trust my chair for that job.
Chairs are hard. Like, they're hard to have sex in.
No.
I will say
which chair.
Yeah.
What kind of chair?
See, young John was like, any chair will do. Old John is like, where's the lazy boy?
Okay, speaking of young and old, do y'all remember when you
I love how he
first...
keeps on doing the whole young and old thing. I mean, can you not?
I know. Well,
can
it's
you just
fine.
talk about it?
I mean, we have all
Yes,
matured,
we know you're old. I mean, I'm
matured
older,
over time and have learned things. We are all older and wise. Okay, so you're telling me that your 20-something self was better at sex than yourself now.
Is that what you're saying, John?
No. I would say that I am more confident in what I am willing to do and what I like. I'm not afraid to go, this is what I like. This is what I want. I will bend and, there are proper times to break those rules and be like, yeah, let's just go a little buck wild, do what we wouldn't do. But I'm smarter knowing that I may have to do functional stuff the next day. So I'm not trying to be walking funny, okay? So listen, and you know what? It also depends on what stage of that relationship you're in, too. There's a big difference between week 1 sex and year 17 sex.
You're right. It should be better, but
I'm not. Listen, you guys are taking this as sex has just gotten lame. No, he is. Look at that.
Not.
Look at that face.
Okay,
He's just like,
okay. But
I can still get the job done. I just don't do stupid shit.
Well, doggy style. You need your helpy hand with doggy style. Get a sex swing. Strap her down and bring her to you. And
that's kink. That's not vanilla.
That's not a kink. That's accessorizing.
Okay.
No. We just covered that episode.
Gentlemen,
that's the last fucking episode. Well, fight, Shep. This is what's going to happen. This is the episode that ruins it all. Shep, are we going to meet up for beers this weekend? We should go grab beers.
No. Liquor, maybe,
yes.
but not beers.
Come over. We'll bake cookies together.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. See, you thought we were fighting. This is how we talk now.
Oh, this is who you are now. Okay.
This is who we are. This is who we are now. We're grumpy old men.
He said it.
Anyway, go ahead.
I'm afraid I'm going to get my head chopped off.
No.
That's the future episodes when you have the part 2 grumpier old men.
The grumpier old men. Yeah. No, I mean, vanilla sex, I think, for me, vanilla sex is a comfort thing as much as it is a romantic thing.
Yeah.
If we're doing vanilla, it may not always be, like, very heartfelt and very romantic, which it is. There's 2 types of vanilla. There's the, I want to be very interpersonal, just focus on each other, and then there's the, wherein I am no longer the 20-year-old that I was back in the day. Let's just have some very vanilla sex because we just want to appreciate sex. And that's all I'm saying is like there's the young vanilla sex that's inexperienced and willing to try, and then there's the old, I know what I'm doing, and I'm quite good at it. But I also have to mow the lawn tomorrow.
I thought it was more of a, oh hey, he wants to play. You want to play? Let's play.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, that's honestly where it boils down to. Is homeboy woke up. What's up? What are we doing?
I can't.
Homeboy woke up. He up for his little slap and tickle.
Yeah.
Hold my pickle. All right.
But I will say this, and we're all people with families. Has that affected your sex life when you're not just accountable for mentally harming your partner, but potentially other people in the house, i.e., children, or taking care of elderly folks in your house, like some people may live with their parents? Do y'all have any, has your sexual experience changed as you became older because of additions to your family?
Yes.
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 New ways of how to muffle a voice.
Exactly. When allowed free reign, I am usually very, very loud and very expressive. But when you have children in the house, you can't be that way. So it's having to learn that restraint, that find a way to not be loud. Yeah, it's definitely
so it's
changed.
Like, yeah, baby, let me hear you too. Shut up and take it. Shut up, take it. Just.
No, it's not shut up and take it. Shh, you're gonna wake the kids.
And
Have
always lock the door. Like, it's always lock the door. It's always shut and lock the door.
I'm gonna tell the story. I'm gonna tell the wrestling story.
Oh no.
Oh no.
So it was pretty late at night. Me and my lovely wife were, as you would say, getting it on. And
People don't say that, but go ahead.
I do, because I'm old. I can say that. Remember, I established this well early.
Old can only be
I'm
used
old.
so many times as an excuse. Come on now. Don't burn it.
So we were getting our kink on, having a little bit of fun. And sure enough, our rocking and swaying woke up our 9-year-old at the time. He was 9 at the time, and he comes in and he goes, "What are y'all doing?" I immediately just went to the most stereotypical thing and said, "We're just wrestling." My wife was like, "Did you really just say that?" Now, I quote, "It gets worse." Because my son is very, will explain his reasonings, and he goes, "Well, I just got worried because I kept hearing somebody go, ah." Oh, my poor wife. She was completely red-faced, and let's just say that was the end of the night. Has that happened to y'all yet? Any walk-ins?
No,
No,
that's
I'm
lock
I'm
the door.
professional. I'm a professional vanilla. Yeah.
I have actually I've been having sex in the bathroom, and we've locked the door, and the kids come knocking on the door. "What are you doing in there?" I'm like, "Nothing."
Yeah.
Nothing. We're getting dressed. Their closet's also in the bathroom. It's like the big mast. We're getting changed.
All right.
No, yeah.
Well, is there
You
anything
could have
else?
said just waxing daddy's back. I mean, that would got the moaning.
Oh, I'm going to tell you right now, an event like that is an all-family affair. If they said I was getting waxed, both my kids would be like, "Oh, I want to watch that. That's going to be funny."
I was trying.
Yeah. You obviously don't know my kids and their love of punishment.
I don't know. Okay. I like vanilla sex. I do. I think that trying all the kinky stuff and all of that, that's great. It's fantastic and it feels great and it's awesome. But there's just something about vanilla every now and like the palate cleanser to remind you that you really like just being with that person. Like they don't have to be like you don't have to be hogtied and handcuffed for them to like you. You know?
Like going into the perfume shop, testing out different ones, and then having to, once in a while, take a whiff of that coffee
Yeah.
to cleanse the nostrils there. Yes.
It's fun. Yeah.
Very fun, yes.
So
I like it. Well, speaking of vanilla, we're done. So now it's time to find out where we're going next week as we hop back on our kink train. So I'm spinning the wheel of. Oh, what do we got? I put some fun ones on this one.
We're done already, but I haven't finished.
Guys, we're going shoe shopping. We're talking about shoes.
I have some really pretty
ones.
ones.
So
Absolutely.
Foot fetish or shoes or
shoe fetish. This is straight up a shoe fetish between boots, high heels, everything from galoshes, waders, you name it. Footwear fetishes are various as any other kink. So next week we're going to be talking about shoes and shoesism, shoe fetishism, shoesism.
Grammarly.
No, never Grammarly. So yeah, tune in next week where we'll see what it's a foot. It's a shoe.
Yay.
Again, follow us on all types of social media, Twitter, Instagram. You can even find us on YouTube. And that'd be at Things with Kinks. I am your host, John Dondero, and my co-host, the very grumpy old man, Mr. Shep.
He is not. Take that back.
He wants to fight me.
No, take it back.
There are many things I want to. Fighting is not one of them.
He's fine. He's not grumpy.
Don't be jealous. I have better legs.
Are you flexing your leg at me?
No. I would never do that.
Rebecca, you saw that, right? He just flexed at me with his leg.
It's called stretching.
I
Shep,
am not.
Shep, say goodnight.
Good evening.
And the one who is always stuck in between mine and Shep's little tiffs, the ray of sunshine that is this podcast, Miss Rebecca.
Good
Tom,
evening.
You have failed as the big spoon, so I shall demote you to little spork.
I am always the big spoon. You want to host this podcast?
My cute little spork.
Listen, you want to host this podcast? We'll take it outside. Shep, we'll take it outside. Me and you, right now. Let's go. Good night, everybody.